Hey guys, Raven Nicole here, and this is a very odd episode of What's the Rave. I haven't done this in so long, and I hate that I'm doing it under these circumstances, but this is going to be good, and I believe that my testimony will help someone else. So let me catch you up on life. First of all, I am in my program towards licensure for clinical mental health counseling. So this is really, this is perfect timing. It's the end of Mental Health Awareness Month, May, and yeah, I got a lot to say. So earlier this year, I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and I mean, of course, that's it's not the best thing, but yeah, I've been managing it for this long, and it hasn't stopped any of the great things that I've been able to do or the things that I am hoping to do in the future. It's just one of those. I need to be aware, and I need to start, doing different things to manage my health and really take care of myself, and yeah, put wellness at the forefront. And it's not like that's not something that I have been doing before, because you guys know I teach mindfulness, I teach dance. I've always been a big advocate for mental health awareness, as I was initially diagnosed with anxiety and depression at an early age, but that is not what we're here to talk about. So yeah, jumping right into it, and I apologize if I get emotional, but I'm putting this video out there because I feel like somebody else will be able to use it just as much as I need to hear these words, or needed to hear these words. So yeah. So like I said, I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder at the beginning of this year, and it has been quite an adjustment. I had already been taking, antidepressant medicines, and they were fine for a while, and then, they stopped really helping me. I started having, episodes of manic depression, and I wanted to take control of it because those episodes had gotten really scary. So, we tried a couple of different medications just to really create that balance, because as you know, it's just an imbalance of chemicals in the brain. It's not that like something triggered me or anything like that. It's literally me trying to find balance in my brain. Cool, got that. So I started a new medication. It's called lamotrigine. We're gonna call it lamotrigine. So I started a new medication at the beginning of May. No. Excuse me. I got a protective style at the beginning of May 1st, right? And I started the medication on May 3rd. Now, generally, when I have a protective style of any kind, it can last up to 2 months. No problem. Like, that's my thing. Like, I see significant growth. Like, that is my zhush. I love to do it because that's how I maintain length. And guys, like, your girl had length. I loved my hair. It became quite a bit of a signature for me, especially since I do still dance professionally, and I model, and I've never not had long full hair, except for one time I decided to cut it myself into this little bob situation. It was real cute. It was giving, but I grew it back out since then, because like I said, I had never really seen myself without long hair, and that's cool. I love my bob, stiff wear. So yeah, I started out with a protective style, and I noticed pretty early on, within the first 2 weeks, that I got like extreme frizziness, and I couldn't figure out why, because like I said, I kept my styles in for 2 months before, and I mean, I'm gonna throw up some pictures so you can see what that hair situation looked like. Like we were rocking. I had finally got it to the perfect health. I stopped dyeing my hair. Like it was long, luscious. It was giving you life, you know. It was that. It was that. So in between me trying to grow my hair out, I started taking this medication, and like I said, I started seeing it get really, really frizzy. And I have been doing these different hair treatments and, scalp massages, putting different wild growth oils on it. So I'm really thinking my hair is growing. Yes, girl, you are in an extreme growing phase. This is awesome. Until I took a more close look, and I'm like, wait, those have white tips to it. That means my hair is shedding. Still not a big deal, right? So that was after, about week 1.5. By 2 weeks, I'm seeing like extreme frizz, and I'm like, this is abnormal. And the front 2 braids were like literally hanging on by just a couple of strands. So I'm like, you know what? I don't like the way this looks. I don't do, raggedy. Like, yeah, I got some growth, but I don't do raggedy. So I took 2 braids out, and when I took them out, handfuls of hair came out. And I was like, I know that with protective styles you will get some shedding, but this is kind of abnormal. But then again, it could have been stress because of, classes, things in my personal life. It could have been just the tension of the braid. Like, I didn't know. I didn't think much of it. So yeah, I didn't think much of it until, like, again, woke up another day and even more frizziness. And I'm like, I can't take this anymore. I want to go ahead and I'm going to take these braids out. I'm going to take these braids out. I'm tired of it. So around 11 o'clock at night, I start taking my braids out. No big deal. Again, just unraveling. Cool, whatever. So I start unraveling. Not a huge difference. I didn't experience like a lot of hair falling out. But I was like, I'm kind of tired. I don't feel like detangling it. I'll just wake up early in the morning, detangle. And I usually do a, water conditioner mix, spray it up there, rub it in the roots to get that product out, and then like do a little like comb through, finger comb, wide tooth comb, whatever, and get the normal shedding out and go take a shower and get the rest. So as I'm going, I noticed like there's a significant amount of hair being lost here. Like, this is getting a little weird, but still I tried to remain positive, and because I'm overall an optimistic person. So I try to remain positive, and I'm just like, whatever is shedding, your hair goes through phases where it goes through its growth phase, and then, it's got a little rest. It's on and off. I'm thinking, maybe this is a rest, a shed for some new growth. I keep going, and I'm like, all right, this is quite a bit now. This is excessive. The real kicker for me is when I got in the shower. When I got in the shower, literal, the size of my fist, chunks of hair began to fall down my back. I'm like, okay, keep it cool. Don't let your anxiety get the best of you. It's okay. Just breathe through this. I did all I could, right? So, so my first shed, I'm only keeping this here for demonstration purposes. So this is what came out when I just took my braids out. This is like the stuff that I found in my bonnet, it was just like legit coming out. And then, I'm not lying here, I'm about to pull some stuff out that's really gonna make you go, oh gosh, that was one handful, and here's number 2. So now we've got a whole human wig, an afro wig, And this is what came out in the shower. This is a whole nother, this is the size of my puppy. So like, that's legit all my hair. So yeah, all of my hair, it fell out. And I tried to keep telling myself, you know, I am not hair. I'm bigger than this. But the truth is, a large part of my identity as, you know, a model, a dancer, I can't even lie. I can't sit here and lie to you and say that I wasn't greatly troubled by this. Like, I was on the floor. I called my mom from the floor and she had to come 2.5 hours away to come pick me up. Like, I was devastated because as much as I don't want to say this is a large part of my identity, it has been, it is, and it was, or it was. I can't say that it is right now. It does still bother me, but so yeah, I'm trying not to cry right now, but it's, for the first 2 days I couldn't look in the mirror. My self-esteem was shot. Like, every time I tried to look in the mirror, I cried. And even now, I don't even want to take my take my hood off, because I have literal bald patches in my head, and it's incredibly thin. The thick hair that you see here, it is no mas. It is gone. It's very thin. I can barely put it in like any type of ponytail. Like, the back retains length, but I am gonna do a big chop. But yeah, I lost a big part of what I lost a big part of my identity. I can't lie. Yeah, so I say all of this to say, I'm starting a new hair journey, and I'm taking you guys along with it. And while we do this hair journey, we're also going to do a self-care journey. We could call it a self-care hair journey. If, you know, I like rhymes and I like alliteration, so the self-care hair, I think that's perfect. It doesn't fit my alliteration, but you know what? Here we are. So yeah, we're going to do a self-care hair journey. This has only been 3 days after the major hair loss, and my hair's finally stopped shedding. Today is the first day I didn't see like enormous amounts of shedding. I did a protein treatment, and yeah, we're gonna start the self-care hair journey together, because I want to get my confidence back, and I want to do it in a way that is not reliant on my hair, and I can really see my own beauty and be able to share my testimony to aid someone else in overcoming their struggles with depression, anxiety, mental illness of any kind, and especially bipolar disorder. I am one in like 100,000 that this will happen to. And yeah, I thought it was important to share. So here we are. 1 second, I'm going to come back with what we're doing for our self-care hair journey. Okay, so we are back. I don't know why I didn't just put this here, but what we're doing for the self-care hair journey. All right, so first of all, we're drinking plenty of water. We already know that health is wealth, and you gotta stay hydrated. And it's also good for hair growth, you know? What you put into your body, that's what you get out. So we're gonna get good stuff. Also, I'm peeing like crazy. I'm doing my apple cider vinegar vitamins. I do have a promo code for this since I'm an ambassador, so if you're interested, I'll tell you about it. But it is vegan, it's really good for you, it's organic, and the apple cider vinegar, of course, it keeps your pH, you know, balanced. So there we are. My mom told me prenatal vitamins because of the folic acid. Let's see, it has folate, 100% of what I need. That is great for hair restoration. So I've got 600 milligram? No, that's impossible. Anyways, it's 100% of the folic acid that you need. And it also, you know, contains vitamins A, D, E, B6, B12, biotin, iron, zinc, and iodine. So that's good. We are also doing pumpkin seed oil, which stops the shedding because that was devastating for me. So we're going to do 1 pumpkin seed. I'm putting a lot into my body, so please don't judge me. But it's all good stuff, and whatever nutrients I don't use, I'll just expel them through all of my water intake. All right? So next, I'm going to be washing my hair in black tea regularly. That does help with the fullness and thickness of your hair, and it stops any shedding. So we will be doing that once a week. I also have a hair steamer, so we'll be doing that as well. Collagen. It's good for your hair and your nails. Well, obviously, and your skin. So, yeah, we'll be doing collagen. I do 1 gummy. And these are disgusting, so I chase them by level of disgusting. So, I take 2 of these, then 2 of these, chasing with 1 of these, and then 2 of these. So these are the classic hair vitamins. Your Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nails gummies with biotin. It has how much biotin in it? Woo! 8,333% of the biotin that you need daily. So, boom, we got our biotin. And lastly, I've got fenugreek tea. So this helps with the fullness, thickness, and because I'm taking so much biotin, like my face, normally other people, like their faces clear up. I get horrible breakouts from biotin. So to combat that, as well as help my hair with the shedding, fullness, retention, all of that great stuff, I will be having fenugreek tea every morning, and I might even make fenugreek water. I saw can't think of her name, Hair Care Crisis or something like that, Crisis Hair Care. I don't remember what it was, but she lost all of her hair through a protein overload, and she recommended fenugreek water. I don't like the way fenugreek water looks, but I can get past it with the tea, because then I put honey in it and it looks like, you know, white tea, green tea, stuff like that. It's good too when you put honey in it, but yeah, I'll be doing fenugreek tea, and yeah, this is the real one right here. So this is gonna be our system, and I can't lie, I still haven't really seen myself in a mirror, so I am afraid to take my hoodie off because I don't want to cry, but yeah, I still am not there yet, but I guess that's kind of defeating the purpose of this video. But as you can see, there's a lot of hair loss, especially in the front. And taking my little ponytails out now, show you what hair I'm left with. So again, taking it out. This is it. This is it. That's it. And same thing on the other side. I'm not gonna cry. But yeah, this is it. It's really thin. Really, really thin. Got a whole bald spot over here. And then there's a little bit in the back. I have one little ponytail in the back. But this is it. This is it. This is all we got right here. And then the rest is, I don't know if you can see how long this is, but that is the extent of the middle part of my hair. It's not breaking off, it's coming out straight from the roots. So yeah, putting this hoodie back on. We're gonna do the self-care hair journey together, and I hope that you will join me. And yeah, here we go. We're gonna update this let's say, every week or two, 2 weeks. I think that's fair. I don't want to keep going through trauma. So we'll do it every 2 weeks. I hope I can stick to that. My consistency, obviously, is just not there, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and share because I hope that my story helps someone else. So here's to the self-care hair journey.